Hey you guys, today I'm going to do the Half and the Half Not Season 4 Episode 12. It is back and I'm excited. Excuse the hair grab. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to get in the shower and go to bed. So, um, this won't be no step-by-step review. You might want to check out Ashley Miller. My cousin Mike B also do the Half and the Half Not. Much Love from KY, I think is doing a half and a half not. So, check out some of those channels if you want a full review. Also check out Life With Us TV. I think that's the channel that they're going to have this episode up. But I love their commentary when it comes to the half and a half not. So, go check out Life With Us TV. It's okay. Maggie opened up that door and got her ass blasted on. I'm just saying. He didn't shoot her one time. He shot her multiple times. Then he ran outside and got his ass shot by the cop because he wasn't aware that it was gonna be a cop right across the street that was gonna witness him running outside, and old punk ass Veronica gonna go out there acting like she so distraught. Maggie, no, it was so fake and it looked so fake and I wasn't here for it and I want her to die. But then what good shit we gonna have? So Jeffrey and Candace is at the house freaking the hell out. They freak. Oh, let me go back. So we ain't gotta come back. David ended up arriving to Veronica's house and he seen that the house was roped off and everything, and he saw bodies on the ground, so he thinking it's his wife. My wife, and he drives off. And I'm like, so you're not gonna get out the car? I understand you pissed off and you think you know who did it, but you never jump out the car to okay, whatever. So he goes to jail, pays the guy at the front desk a lot of money to go beat Jim ass. And first he was getting his ass whipped, and then, storyline, he got the best of Jim. He was stumping Jim out. Okay, so then you had, Wyatt dead. That's all they gave us. Wyatt dead. So Candace and Jeffrey, they freaking out on how do Veronica know. Oh, I feel sick. Our sickness coming back on. Anyway, they trying to figure out how do Veronica know that they killed Quincy or something happened to Quincy with all of that stuff that happened on the last episode where they turned off the lights and you can see the blood splatter. So they freaking out. How do you know? Did you tell her? No, I didn't tell her. Did you tell her? No, I didn't tell her. We went through that for like 5 minutes of that same shit, and I was like, both of y'all both saying y'all didn't say nothing. So can we move on from this? Oh, you told, what she said? Did you tell Wyatt? Could you tell Wyatt everything? He like, no. She was like, he said, did you tell your brother? And she was like, no. And I'm like, now one time, nobody is putting together that Quincy's sister was at that damn house saying something happened and both of y'all was right there and y'all didn't talk to this girl and y'all didn't seen this girl. So really, nobody's putting two and two together that Quincy's sister was right there. That's this okay. I keep telling y'all, I love this show, but the writing on this show, I'll be like, who do you think you playing with? Black people watch this. You can't get this shit over our eyes. We pick apart everything. So anyway, he's saying how she like, you need to go back and figure that shit out with your mama and figure out what she know. He like, I don't want to go back to Melissa, and I'm like, what she said that? She said you need to go to your mama, figure it out. But I guess that's going to see Melissa. I don't know. Guess we're gonna see Melissa coming up. So he freaking out talking about no, and then he brings up his keys can be tracked, that his mama is crazy and she is the best at what she do. And he is giving Kandi all the rundown of herself. Because I'm sitting there like, do you know who you're talking to? First of all, thank you for giving Kandi all the heads up on your crazy ass mama. Because if Kandi is calculating the way I think she is, I'm just saying. Candace, y'all know who I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm just saying, like, because I will be sitting there, him telling me this, I will be sitting there soaking everything you saying in about your mama so I know how to fight this bitch. And Candace, she acting like she's scared, but I'm like, please don't be scared of Veronica. You are the one to give Veronica the run for her money of ain't nobody scared of her type girl. So please stop shaking in your boots over her. Okay. But he was just, he's so scared of his mama. He gets on my nerves. And he was like, I wish I could be like y'all. I wish I could be like her. I wish I could be like you. So, this wouldn't keep happening to me. And I'm over here like, if you don't suck it up, because I'm with Candace, like, nobody made you do this. You did it on your own, and nobody keep making your ass, well, they are making you go along with the lie, but you're a grown-ass man. So, please suck this shit up and be the fuck quiet. He gets on my nerves whining. I hate to hear a man fucking whine. I really do. So, he really irks me. Anyway, after he leaves, the banker calls and tells Candace that she's going to have the loan that she needs in the next 2 days or whatever. The next day he got it approved and they doing the paperwork. So she's happy. He gets off the phone and he goes and tells Jim. Jim is excited and said take every fucking thing from her within 14 days. And I said, I hope this backfire on Jim so bad. Or I don't know how this is going to play out because now that they say Wyatt is dead, y'all know he gets real devious. And now you ain't got both of your kids, so you ain't got nothing to fucking lose. I don't know how this gonna play out. But I just don't want them. I don't give a fuck about Candace losing everything because the way she got it. But then in the same token, the way she got it is because this motherfucker kidnapped her. So, hey, you paying for kidnapping her. But I just don't want Benny caught up in this bullshit and have to lose everything. And it's not like he got this house and he got this thing and he just acting like he's so rich. He's still being humble, trying to make money and earn a living. So I just don't want him being caught up in the crossfire. So anyway, he ended up like I said, telling the man to take everything from her. She calls Ward and say, I will have your money in 2 days. Ward said, I don't want to talk over the phone. Meet me at the car lot. He gets to the tow lot. He gets to the tow lot, but before they get there, Mitch is there with some little thought that needs her car back, so she gonna fuck her way to it. And he lied and said he owned the car lot. And she was like, well, why do it say Benny Towing? And he was like, I'm a silent partner. You don't the money. So y'all fucking outside in the truck. Okay. So when they see Ward and them pull up, him and Candace pull up, they hide in the truck and put like a tarp over them. So, and then they end up overhearing the conversation. And they overhear Ward saying how he had a federal judge held hostage for Kandi because Kandi lied about $400,000. That's all he said. And she was like, I'm sorry. And he was like, stop saying I know. And, he just was, I think he hurt by, he really was there for him, her and her brother, and then for her to do him like this, and then he got this reputation to uphold. But I be feeling for him in the same token because I feel like she shouldn't have did him like that if she was so loyal to them, especially being childhood friends. But he always mess it up. He always mess it up. Why want his soul to burn? Like, oh my God. He ended up fucking raping her against the gate as Mitch watched on as her getting raped. You knew this dude wasn't right, but I think he just gonna run and tell Benny or whatever. But you let this girl sit there and get assaulted by this man and did not, you just sat there and watched. I want both of their soul to burn. Kandi might be fucked up, but I just really don't think that she deserved to be getting treated the way she's getting treated by Ward. Like, you either gonna fuck her up or you not. But this whole taking this situation and making her do stuff sexually, I'm not with that. I don't care how she came dressed. She could have came butt ass naked, and it does not give him the right to make her do what he was doing. Like, come on. Anyway, she goes back home. Benny is there, but before I get into that conversation. Benny has a conversation with Hannah at the bus stop because she's sitting there pissed off that Candace hit her. He like, well, you hit her first. And she was like, so I'm her mama. He was like, both of y'all was wrong. And I don't understand why she doesn't want to accept the her part in the whole shit. I want the storyline to go back and tell me, why do this lady hate her daughter so much? I understand our kids make bad choices or choices that we don't agree with, but the hatred that Hannah has for Candace, it's like, I don't understand it, and I'm trying to, but I'm sitting there like, the hatred you have for her, why would she have any kind of respect for you as a mother? Like, I wouldn't, if my mother treated me like that, I would not have no respect for her. And you get what you get. You put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch, you better duck. Mama, daddy, cousin, grandmama. Especially if you treat me the way Hannah treats Candace. Like, you treat her like she's the scum of the earth. You disapprove of her and everything that she does. Even when Benny was trying to make it seem like Candace was doing good with a job and this and that, the bitch still wasn't giving her the benefit of the doubt as a mother. When you see her child going through, you still don't want to be there for her as a mother. So therefore, why are you surprised that she swung on you back? I don't get that part. Then, like, Benny just wants, she gives him this lecture about being, suing the choirs and saying that it's not right and that he need to earn what he get. And I got the whole story thing of what she was telling him. I agree what she was telling him, because she feels like, you already been paid, let it go, move on. And he was with it. He saw his mama, how she was feeling, and he was with it because, Benny never really wanted to sue the people, but when he found out, he just like, the way they do his mama, they're going to pay for it. So I get what he's saying. Then she said, there's been death or destruction around them ever since this happened. And yes, they have been having karma since this happened with them, but they didn't know what was going on or why they was having, or they didn't care or why they was having this karma. Even them being in jail now, Jim's still doing bullshit, and I think Catherine will be on board with lying in court still to save Wyatt or herself from all this bullshit. So why are you worried about them? I just don't get it. And then he said he will not sue them if she would move in with him. And so he ended up getting her to say yeah or whatever. Then she asked about the little boy. She still wants the little boy. And he like, Candace ain't gonna give you that baby. And she was just saying how, you asked for him. Asked her to give you the baby. So then let's go back to Candace. He's at Candace's house when she get home. And, at the beginning, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but Wyatt told Candace, not Wyatt, Jeffrey told Candace through all his rant, and he can't hold water, that he told Candace that Benny was sleeping with Veronica, and she was disgusted. She hates Veronica, and even more, you sleeping with her brother? Oh, she was so mad and disgusted. I thought if anything, if Candace ever wanted to fight a bitch, that would have been the moment, because the way she feel about Benny. But I was just like, you disgusted? No, bitch, that was supposed to have been an ass whooping, you messing with my brother. But that's maybe just me. But yeah, so he goes back and he's asking her how did she get the money, and then she tells him, about she been doing sexual favors. She lied once again to Benny. I'm like, would you stop lying to him? This is supposed to be your brother, the one that's supposed to be your ride or die and have your back, and you constantly lying to him. I don't get that. Um, so she was telling him, lying about how she got the money. So he was like, I'm not gonna sue. She got mad about him not wanting to sue or whatever. And then she brings up him sleeping with Veronica. He don't want to talk about that, so his ass leave. I'm like, just tell you a grown ass man and you can fuck who you want to fuck, like you was telling your mama. You was being hard enough to tell your mama this shit. Anyway, um, I'm trying to think of so I don't miss anything. Oh, so let's get to Jeffrey is at the hotel, and this is all I'm gonna talk about. Jeffrey is at the hotel, and he's getting drunk, and this girl comes up to flirt with him, and he was like, "I'm not interested," and she was like, kept flirting. He like, "I'm not interested," and she was like, called him rude and threw a drink on him because she was drunk. So her friends that was sitting with her, was like, "I'm sorry," and because he said, "Bitch, you crazy?" I said, "Ooh, Jeffrey," and he was like, "Get your crazy ass friend or something." And so the lady they were apologizing for their friend, and then the bartender came up and was like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Harrington," and when he said Harrington, the lady was like, "Huh?" And then he was like, "Sorry, Judge." I said, "Oh shit." And then she said, "I can't talk to you because I'm the judge on your parents' case. So I can't talk to you." So she was like, "When my husband get here, have my husband talk to him." Her husband walks in, and he's the cop that be filling up on Jeffrey and sexually harassing Jeffrey and stuff, and he's on the DL. So she tells her husband, like, talk to him. I can't talk to him, so can you apologize for me and buy his drinks? So then he sits down. Jeffrey, like, meet me in woo woo woo. Jeffrey was real aggressive, like, really aggressive towards this guy because he knows what this man wants. So the cop ended up meeting him at his room. Jeffrey talking to him like he's the man, like he just so about it. I was just like, oh, now you got some balls. Now you hard. Shut up. But he reading this man for filth. He really is about who he is, what he is, and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, talking about the man wife, and every time he would mention the guy's wife, the guy would get upset or fake get upset because he got to prove his manhood instead of just coming out saying who he is. He just got to keep being mad at Jeffrey, and I'm like, would y'all just do it already? Just do it. Like, hurry up and get this over with and get him on tape, blackmail him so he can help you out with your mama. I don't know, but I just want them to get it over with already. Jeffrey, you talking about you don't like him, but you like this man. But I kept on saying, what if he drug him in that drink? Because he was persistent. Drink this, drink this. I was like, what if he drug him? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all thought. That was the half and a half notes. This was already too damn long, and I didn't mean for it to be this long. So, yeah, follow me on all social media by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.